Okay, this is Athena StarSeed, and I am sitting by a beautiful fire, and I was meditating on thoughts that I felt were important. And one is devotion to God. So I've been fasting. This is going to be day 41, food fasting, and about 11 days dry. And that was off and on, in and out of wet. And I'm getting ready to go to Mount Shasta to do 5 straight days dry. And I consider my fast a devotional offering. I consider my candle lighting a devotional offering. I consider my meditating a devotional offering. And as I continue to go deeper into my food freedom, I'm going through different layers of my cells and my body. And today was a little bit of a low tide for me. I watched Jim Henson's life story, and I really was touched by his devotion to his creativity. And I think of God as an act of creativity. God being a verb, being the love of God creatively, being the patience of God compassionately, being the reverence of God in times of high stress. And so devotion is a self-generated awareness state. And as I'm experiencing these waves of bliss, I'm also experiencing these low tides of emotional feeling, and possibly, things coming up from college. As I'm going into my layers of my cells, I'm clearing out Akashic record files in my detox process, my fasting, my cleansing. And I just want to report, a lot of things are materializing. So many wonderful things are happening. And one of them is being more art and creativity. Writing musicals, singing and dancing, playing with puppets. I just auditioned for Beauty and the Beast with my daughter, and then getting her ready for a Disney audition, listening to her sing the musical from Wish. I just feel really grateful. And I'm going to continue to inspire myself to share this process as it goes deeper and deeper. And doing my research, Moses fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, no food, no water. Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, no food. It's debatable whether he had water or not. But what we do know is something happens after 40 days when you're fasting and all your extra energy is coming up your spine and you're devoting it to God. For me, I'm devoting it to God. I'm bringing my fast forward and I'm devoting it to God. I'm bringing my soul forward and I'm devoting it to God. And I'm allowing the miracles to happen through me, as me, to me, so that I can allow this frequency to expand and 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 expand, and be in more service and more service and more service and big hugs and more service and more gratitude and more appreciation and more sharing. And so I felt, as I'm rocking my rocking chair, I felt grateful to continue to share more. When I receive, share more. And when I get inspired, inspire more. And when I get jobs or gigs or boons, a boon is like a blessing from heaven, from God, then I want to start giving out boons and blessings. And even if I'm just blowing bubbles of encouragement all over you to accomplish your dreams, to use your gifts every day and give them. This is the day. This is the day. This is the day. This is the 24-hour now day. This is the day we have. This is the day the Lord has made. And I will be glad. I will be glad and rejoice. Enjoy and rejoice. This is the day. So one of the other things I'm grateful for is that, well, I'll share with you this. I wrote out something that I was working on about a musical that was in harmony, where I would do a retreat with some people around the world and that they would be singing. And I wrote that in July on the 11th, 2023. And now my friend offered his property, and it's going to be in our idea is to have a retreat the 2nd through the 7th this July 2024. It's not even a year later, and we're going to be doing a full-on retreat with music and fasting to bring more harmony to the planet, broadcasted by this huge mountain that's really magical. And the fasting brought me back into the remembrance of the materialization, which is always coming down the river of I love you. If you get in your boat and you sit back and you allow the stream to carry you, you can see that God is orchestrating everything, connecting all the dots. God is connecting all the dots all the time. And even when we try to find it ourselves, it becomes elusive, and then we think it's not happening when it's always happening. There's never something not happening. It's always happening. And the reception to perceive our life as a flowing river gives us the abundance of gratitude to say, hey, I don't have to think about it. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to strategize around it. I don't have to force it in. It's already happening. And I can become clearer when I'm relaxed and when I allow God to show me that divinity is in every fractal of everything that I can perceive anyway. I don't have to trip on the small stuff. So I just want to list a couple of things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that the fast has made me clearer. I'm grateful that the fast made me more creative. I'm grateful that the fast made me more appreciative. I'm grateful that the fast brought to me more abundance. I certainly have received lots of abundance. I mean, I'm naming all these things and my hands are open and I've been receiving opportunities and clients and funds and bookings and friendships and opportunities. So here's my take on it. We are instruments, and when our instruments are clear and clean, they ring and they resonate and they vibrate, and then they materialize, and then emergence is so effortless and ever present. So if you're playing a guitar and you've got mud in it, it's going to sound right? However, when you're fasting and you're cleaning and clearing and cleaning and clearing and cleaning and clearing and cleaning and clearing, then you ring more. You ring more. I feel I am ringing like a bell more in my own life with my own thoughts. My thoughts are purer and clearer. I would probably say what's amazing about the fast is that everybody has, you know, a little ticker tape running all the time. Thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. Now, if you have 60,000 thoughts a day and 50% of those could be Debbie Downer thoughts, you know, the cleaner that I am, the less I have negative thoughts. And so what is that? I don't know. Maybe my mind is slowing down. Maybe I'm in tune more with nature. I feel the colors are more vibrant. So that's also affecting my brain chemistry, is looking at all these crazy, beautiful pinks and greens and blues and oranges and reds and yellows as I'm walking. The trees are twinkling. The sky is glistening. The raindrops, as it was kind of dewy today, they were electrifying. So the fire is so nourishing. Like everything in the sensory world is very vibrant. And so that's pulling my focus towards beauty and synergy. And it pulls it away from another narrative that might be on a lower playing field, like news or current events or just negativity in general. So spaciousness and positivity, super high vibe takeaway from the fast. And also too, synchronicities with bringing people with like minds around you. So I'm fasting with my friend Siddha, Holman, and he's read all about Kaya Kalpa and immortality, and he's visited some yogis in India, and they have lived, recorded from the government, up to 260 years. 260 years. Yes, there are people on our planet that have lived over 200 years. And we have the ability to tune into that because of our DNA. And we can only experience it by experimenting with our own petri dish. This is my petri dish. The inside of this is filled with water and mostly empty space. So if I can experiment with cleaning and clearing and keep going deeper into these processes, I can see what I'm capable of. And regenerating my cells, regenerating new thought forms, my brain connections, and the ability to anti-age. So this is a longevity program. However, that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it so I can get closer to the essence of who I truly am without anything interfering, so that I can master my body, I can master my emotions, I can master my thoughts, I can master this temporary illusory self. This is a self, but this isn't the ultimate self, because this is the coming and the going. And our souls neither come nor go. They are eternal, and they are always here, and they are made in the image and likeness of our divine creator. So to attune to that is just a natural connection on a fast. So fast, faster, and fastest. If you're interested in any of this, I will put a link at the bottom. This is Athena StarSeed. And I'm going to be doing a LiteBody fitness retreat with Siddha, Holman in Mount Shasta, July 2nd through the 7th. And if you are interested in this and you'd really like to come, please reach out and call us. We do have spaces available. And remember, you are the divine light, the drop soul of all infinity. So use your creativity every single day and love yourself enough to give yourself your own life contract. Ta-da-da-da! Be you. Be you. Blessings and light.